I've been watching something happen with the operators under 30 that I find genuinely exciting. They're not hustling like their parents did. They're not grinding like the generation before them. They're building systems from day one, before the revenue comes, before the team grows, before anyone tells them to. And the ones doing it are going to own the next decade. I want to tell you exactly what they're building and why it works. Stay until the end, because I'm going to show you the specific things the smartest operators under 30 are doing differently, not theory. What I've actually seen. If you're building something right now and you're under 30, this video is specifically for you. I've worked with operators of different ages, different backgrounds, different industries, and a pattern started emerging with the younger ones that I hadn't seen before. They don't romanticize the grind. When someone older talks about working 80-hour weeks with pride, they look confused, not lazy, confused. Like the metric doesn't make sense to them. Because it doesn't. They grew up watching people trade everything for a business that consumed them. Parents who were always working, always stressed, always one crisis away from everything falling apart. And they decided early, that's not the goal. The goal is a system, not a schedule. The goal is leverage, not hours. The goal is building something that works when you don't. And they're building it with a clarity that took my generation 15 years to develop. If you're under 30 and you're building something right now, subscribe right now. This channel is built for exactly the way you think about business. Systems first, infrastructure before growth, leverage before hustle, one layer every week. Now let me show you what the best ones are actually building. The operators under 30 who are building correctly are doing three things that most operators take years to figure out. The first is they document everything from the beginning, not when they have a team, not when they scale, from the first client, from the first process. They treat documentation not as bureaucracy, but as infrastructure. Every process written down is an asset. Every standard documented is leverage. They understand intuitively what took older operators years to learn. If it lives only in your head, it doesn't scale. The second thing they do is build for absence from day one. They ask themselves constantly, could this run without me for a week? And if the answer is no, they fix that before they grow, not after, before. That single question changes every decision they make. The third thing, and this is the one that impresses me most, they're not afraid to charge for systems, not for their time, for the system, the consistency it provides, the reliability it guarantees, the result it produces regardless of who delivers it. They understand that time is the old model. Systems are the new one, and they price accordingly from the beginning, not after years of undercharging. Here's why this approach works in a way that hustle never did. Hustle is linear. You put in 10 hours, you get 10 hours of output. Systems are exponential. You build the system once, it produces indefinitely. The operator who hustles for 5 years has 5 years of output. The operator who builds systems for 5 years has infrastructure that compounds for the next 20, same 5 years. Completely different trajectory. The generation that understood this early doesn't have to unlearn the hustle first. They never learned it. And that's not a disadvantage. That's the biggest head start any generation of operators has ever had. Here's what I want to say directly to anyone under 30 watching this. You have something that took most operators 15 years to develop. A clear understanding that the business should serve your life, not consume it. Don't let anyone convince you that the grind is the goal. The system is the goal. The grind is just what you do while you build it. Use it. Build the infrastructure early. Document from day one. Design for your absence before you feel the need to, charge for systems not for hours, and build the kind of business your parents' generation spent their whole careers wishing they had. The full framework is free at patricksystems.com. It was built for exactly this. patricksystems.com, subscribe. One layer every week, built for operators who think about business the right way from the start. See you next week.